Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Samantha. I'm an intuitive and a vessel for spirit. This is going to be a reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, um, tropical and sidereal astrology, either or, it doesn't matter. Disclaimer, if this doesn't apply to you, this doesn't resonate with you, none of these messages make sense to you, it just wasn't your message today. Make sure you check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get a more clearer message, or to see if any of those fit. So I already pulled your cards, and we're gonna just dive in. So you got for your self-care cards, you got abundance planning, and you got clear your energy field. Also, the number 10 might be significant for somebody. I don't know why that's sticking out to me. You got get grounded, empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. Boundaries, where do you need to establish better boundaries? Keepers of the earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. You got Archangel Metatron. I am your link between heaven and earth, between your humanity and your divinity. I am here to help you heal the conflict that exists between your heart and mind. Feel me in your heart and thoughts. Through oneness, there is love. Heart and soul. When making your decision, take into account what your heart and soul are saying. Sometimes the mind can deceive us. Choose through love, not fear. It's like you guys are getting a lot about fear and about being in your head, or like just I'm seeing just like a lot of mind chatter, and a lot of like things getting in your energy field that aren't meant to be there. It's like you have a very thin like layer around you, and it's almost like spirit's asking you to pay more attention to clearing your energy, and making sure you're only be put like in or around people that bring out, like, that feel safe to you, if that makes sense. Or like if you have to go out of the house, be more conscious of like, okay, I have to protect my energy, and make sure you know grounded, I'm stabilized, and I'm not reaching, I'm not all over the place. That's the energy I'm getting. Do it now. Don't put it off any longer. Have courage. Listen to your intuition, for it is guiding the voice of your soul. So whatever it is that I guess with abundance planning here and do it now, it's almost like you're being called to make some sort of decision that you might be putting off, or that you might be back and forth about. And this might all go hand in hand with I'm getting something about the past. I'm picking up something about the past here. Let me get into your tarot first, though, because then it'll make more sense. So you got the Three of Wands, which is about new beginnings. The King of Pentacles. Eight of Swords coming out here. With all these cards, you have so much like goodness, and then you have the Eight of Swords here, which is the card of feeling trapped, feeling like you can't make a move, or you can't, move forward. You can't take this step, but you can. It's in your hands. It's like she's not really trapped. She thinks she's trapped, but she's not. All she has to do is pull it off of her. Like the grips aren't as tight as she thinks, or that she's just so focused on the fear and focus on, fear. She's so focused on fear that she's not able to realize that she can, untangle herself. And then you got the Strength card, which this came out kind of like right after this card. So I feel like this is saying overcoming this trap feeling. Knight of Cups. Two of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. The High Priestess. Page of Cups, the Empress, and Seven of Pentacles. I'm hearing something about projects. There's some sort of, it's like there's something happening here. I'm hearing the universe can only do so much. Meaning, and I'm staring at the boundaries card. I don't know if you have people still reaching for you or still trying to take from you, or you're allowing certain situations or people to take from you. Even just the thought of these people, like they're still in your energetic field. Like they're still in your energetic field. You still are carrying resentments or anger, or they still have some sort of hold on you, whether it's just the fear of like them causing you to feel a certain way, that's keeping you stuck in your fear from that situation, that's not allowing you to move forward or allowing you to make a decision that you know is the right thing for you, but you're just not, your fear is getting in the way. And then followed by the Keepers of the Earth reminding you that you are not alone and that these things are guided. Everything's guided. But what Spirit really wants you to focus on is actually coming up with writing everything down, coming up with, what do you actually want? What does this look like? What is it that you are trying to bring in, to the 3D? Like actually plan things out in a way that, like, obviously we're not in control of like when things come in and everything, but just to write down how things look for you, and what it is you exactly want, what these things feel like when you get them. What's your what does everything that you're trying to bring in look like? I feel like you are having trouble getting grounded, meaning you're kind of all over the place in your head. You're having trouble maybe sleeping. Again, you're having like all sorts of thoughts come through, all sorts. I'm seeing like it's like just boom, boom, boom. I just keep seeing like like antennas coming out of your head. Like there's just so much going on in your head, and it's like you need to kind of just be like, okay, I need to breathe and I need to pick the thoughts that I'm gonna allow in, be more strict and more stubborn in what thoughts I'm gonna choose to allow, I'm going to get some more clarity on this 8 of Swords. Why is the 8 of Swords here for Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Queen of Cups. You're holding back some sort of emotions, or holding back. I get a lot of holding back here, especially with heart and soul and do it now. When making your decision, take into account what your heart and soul are saying and not your mind. Because the mind can sometimes deceive us and choose love, not fear. And then you got, don't put it off any longer. Have courage. Listen to your intuition, for it is guiding you and the voice of your soul. I feel like this is, again, pointing out, because the Queen of Cups is all about emotions and being emotionally available, being in tune with your emotions and allowing them to flow, allowing yourself to feel what it is that you are feeling and what's coming up for you, and allowing yourself to heal. And I feel like with the 8 of Swords here, it's like this is the only thing holding you back. Only thing is you holding this back, holding back this fear. Like you're pushing it down, and it's manifesting in it's still creeping up. It's very interesting. It's like it's still creeping up in ways. So to just let it be. Face it. Talk about it. Whatever you got to do. Ace of Wands at the bottom here, signifying turning this into what drives you. Turn this fear around and be like, you know what, it is what it is, like, but I'm not gonna let it stop me. I'm gonna use it as my fuel. I'm gonna use my past as my fuel. Whatever fears are coming up from your past or in regards to your past, that are trying to still hold you back. It's like, I feel like this is the last thing that's kind of in your way. I keep looking at the Seven of Pentacles. This is about patience and planting, watering your seeds. You have your seeds planted, but you're watering them now. And with the Page of Cups here, it's kind of saying something's going to come out of the blue. This is kind of when pigs fly card for me. And it's like, I feel like you've been getting insight with the High Priestess here. You've been getting insight on what this is, or like you've been getting downloads about it. And I've been seeing the moon for you guys. I don't know why the moon is sticking out to me. So this might happen around a new moon or a full moon. Or I'm hearing waning moon, something like that. So pay attention to the moon cycles going forward, because I feel like something's going to come out of the blue going forward that has to do with some sort of, I'm seeing, like, this is reminding me of somebody with their own office, or like somebody who has their own space, like a new space or something like that. Just something new that's like signifying a new start. Does that make sense? Like, I'm seeing like this as an empty room, and her bringing boxes in and setting her stuff down and being like, wow, like this is the beginning of this, you know? It's really cool. Also, Two of Pentacles, you're going to be more busy. Definitely more busy. And I feel like you are just so excited, and it's like grounding yourself however you tend to ground yourself, clearing your energy every morning, whether it's through salt baths or even at night, whatever you got to do, sage, whatever you use to clear your energy or your aura. Prayer is going to be very important so that you can stay balanced. That you can stay balanced and you can continue, doing things from a more settled place. So let's get more. I feel like I want to pull another self-care card for you guys. Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Connect with the earth. Exactly. Another card about grounding and being outside more. Connecting with, outside. This card also just symbolizes me, like, even like eating more earthy foods, or just even maybe get plants for your home, or just something to make your environment more grounding and more stabilized. Crystals as well. I'm staring at the crystals in this card. Maybe you need crystals. I'm just getting that all you need to really do is start your day with a grounding routine, to really get in the mode of like putting yourself first and foremost before you tackle your day, so that you can stay stabilized and that you can be in a place of centeredness, to be able to decipher and discern your thoughts and your feelings, and be able to just be present, and in the moment. See what else I'm seeing here. I'm hearing something about home. There's something about home, and I'm staring at this. They look like flags in this card, like race cars. I'm seeing like the finish line in like a racetrack. With those flags, reminded me of that. That just gave me chills. Seeing with your eyes closed. I never noticed that before. Wow, I never noticed that before. Her eyes are closed, but they still have they're still seeing. So, something about seeing with your eyes closed. See things as they are. Like, I guess what this is trying to say is, you're seeing things from a different part of yourself now. You're not seeing with your actual eyes. You're seeing from your heart and soul. Like you're this is a new journey for you, in new because of Three of Wands, of really listening to your third eye, your guidance and your heart, and trusting that. And also just not, even with people, like seeing people for what you, like who they are, and not like what you see on the outside. Judging a book by its cover, maybe. It's just, I just see you really being in tune with, like, just with everything, and paying attention to who's coming in, who's going out, like just the people you're around. You're very aware, and you're seeing things from a different part of yourself. That's what I keep hearing. And that's a beautiful thing. It's like this new beginning for you, of you seeing the world in a different way, seeing the beauty in the world, and seeing that, it's like you almost had like an awakening, is what I'm seeing. You had an awakening, and you're seeing the beauty of life again. I love that. And with the Empress here, that's kind of saying like, yeah, like you're seeing the beauty of life, because the Empress is all about beauty. It's all about birthing. This could also about what we were talking about earlier, with watering your seeds, and something coming out of the blue for you, an opportunity, or some big change. It's in the works, because the Empress is she's pregnant. She's getting ready to give birth. So this is signifying that you're about to give birth to something. Wow. I'm going to pull one more card from this. Divine intervention. You may feel frustrated because something stalls or comes to a standstill. Progress seems painfully slow. Yet this is a blessing. It is divine intervention at work. When the timing is in perfect harmony, all will come to fruition. Yeah, so anything that's taking too much time, that you feel like it's taking too much time, or you feel it's just not happening as fast as you want it to, it's because it's divine intervention, and they're stepping into and letting you know that they see more than you do. You know, they see everything that's going on that you don't see, from a hawk's eye view, or a bird's eye view, basically. So to just trust your intuition, trust your guidance and what you're being told, and keep being consistent. I'm also getting to kind of take your hands off a little bit, and kind of allow the divine to work, because if you have too many hands in the, in the pot, it's like you're going to mix too much, or, it's like allow the divine to work for you. Sacred space. We, your guardian angels, surround you with emerald, gold, and rose pink light. Surrender your concerns and worries and enter the sacred space of love and healing. Yeah. So again, with the worry, and clarity, close your eyes for a moment. Breathe in the blue of the sky. Feel a gentle breeze flow through you. There's peace, there's clarity, a magical healing has just taken place. A gift from your guardian angel. Yeah. There's some sort of like fear and worry going on with you guys. And basically Spirit's saying like, this is not real. It's just not. There's so, like, if you have all these beautiful cards, and in the midst of these beautiful cards, you have this, and this is self-inflicted. So the advice is literally just to trust, and to keep going and following your heart, following your soul, and to allow the divine to do their job as well, and not feel like you have to take everything on yourself, and everything's just going to work out for you, is from what I can see. Everything looks very beautiful. So I hope this helped. If you want a personal reading, I'll leave my info down below. And make sure you subscribe, you like my video, share, whatever you got to do. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.